In Washington, what is a number line? A line with numbers on it. How crazy is that? A number line is a line with numbers on it. Can my number line go horizontal?
Yes. Yes.
Can my number line go vertical?
Yes.
Can my number line go forwards?
Yes.
Can my number line go backwards?
Yes.
Can my number line jump around forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards?
No. Yes.
No. My number line cannot go 8 to 16. It can't go forwards, backwards. It has to go either all forwards or all backwards. No bouncing around. M, what's the number line? Yeah, I like it. When we are using a number line, it could be a strategy for addition and subtraction. It could be a strategy for skip counting. Just like we have mental math strategies. If number lines are your favorite, awesome. Use it. If number lines are not your favorite, you don't have to use them. That's fine. Okay? What are those benchmark-friendly numbers that we talked about yesterday? What are those benchmark-friendly numbers that we talked about yesterday? Cohen, what are those?
It's when you add up to 10.
It could be a multiple of 10, because that's usually pretty easy for our brain. What else is a benchmark number or friendly number? Tracy?
Like, if you have 150, then you go on to and then you go on to 400, and then 450.
Okay. Probably with some other things in between, but yeah, those are all great examples of benchmark numbers. Why would I use a benchmark number? Why would I use it? We wrote a definition for this in our notebook, so if you have no idea, the answer is not on that pretty face. But it might be in the glossary or in our pages from yesterday. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, help yourself. Jackson, why would I use a benchmark number or a friendly number?
You can use a benchmark number for easy places to stop.
Yeah, easy places to stop. We have been using benchmark numbers this long. Fantastic. You've already been using benchmark numbers in mental math. What was our benchmark number that we're trying to get to when we do mental math?
10.
10. Is that an easy stopping point?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cohen gave us another benchmark example. What was your example again?
10 numbers of 10, like they're easier numbers.
Yeah, numbers of 10 or multiples of 10, like 30 or 40. Those are also good stopping points. We're going to continue using benchmark numbers. Alexa, put your notebook down, please. All right. Today we're going to talk about, hang on one second. Today we're going to talk about number jumps. And number jumps you've probably done. You might not have called them number jumps, but you've done them. It's how you use a number line to do addition. Raise your hand if you have used a number line to show addition. Okay, cool. Now you have me with me? Awesome. I call those number jumps. I want you to draw a number line on the next blank page in your notebook, not in the glossary. So if you were in the glossary, turn back to the very beginning.
That's a very
Next blank page. The next blank page. Draw a number line at the top of your paper. Remember, you have straight lines already printed on your paper. Just trace it, pink line to pink line, margin to margin. Gabriella, you with me? Is there a reason you're not drawing a number line yet? I want the beginning of your number line to be 0. And then the end point of your number line to be 60. My number line is more than that, I know. But I want your number line to start at 0 and end at 60. Yes, Hayden Washington. Yes, on our big number line, benchmark numbers are usually used to help us figure out where the other not so friendly numbers go. Awesome. Nope, I don't want all that setting. I literally just want a starting point and an end point. All right, using 3 jumps, 0 to 60. So I might start at 0, and I might hop to 20, maybe, if my marker decides to. Right there it goes. I want you to make a little hop and then denote 20. So your number line probably looks like this.
Yep.
Okay, that's what your number line looks like. That's one jump. Now I'm going to go another jump, and I'm going to get to 40.
You're going to do it if I choose.
No.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do another jump, and now I'm going to get to 60. I got from 0 to 60 in 3 jumps. Can someone make my jumps a math equation?
Yeah.
Help me make a math equation. Santiago?
2.
It's not 2.
I mean 20.
20?
Plus 40.
Is it going to be 40?
No.
Ooh, how much is in between 20 and 40?
Oh.
It's not 30. Naviana, what is it?
30.
Not 30, nope. Colin?
20.
20. Plus, and then we need to go this distance.
40.
That's not 40 yet.
30.
Sabrina? I went from 40 to 60. Huh?
Because 20 plus 20 plus 40.
Yep, but we're not doing 20 plus 20. We're doing 0 to 60.
Oh.
So what we did first is we went from 0 to 20, and that was a distance of 20. Then we went from 20 to 40, and that was a distance of 20. And now we're going 40 to 60. How far of a distance is that? Do you know, Cohen?
20.
20. Which means 20 plus 20 plus 20
equals 60.
Make sure this math equation is written in your notebook. Alright, let's do this one. Draw another number line underneath the number line that you've already drawn. Remember, you should have a straight line because there are already straight lines in your notebook. I want you to label 0 to 140. So your number line in your notebook will look like this. Because we want to see, can we get to 140 in 2 jumps? Yep, in 2 jumps. What might be one jump that I could do to get me close to 140? Piper, what you think?
Maybe 2 jumps of 10.
2 jumps of 10, so 10 and 10. Is that going to get me all the way to 140? You're thinking benchmark, which is good. We need to stop at a benchmark number, but maybe a benchmark number bigger than 10. Brian, what you think?
100.
You want to jump to 100? I like it. 0 to 100. I like that. Go on, we're writing.
I just gotta put my stuff.
Great, and then we need to be writing, please. How far was that distance that we just jumped? Hey, Tracy? 100. Are we at 140 yet?
Nope.
Nope. How far do we have left to go?
A little bit.
How far do I have left to go? Lindley?
40.
40. How far was that distance, Sabrina? Not 100. We started at 100 and we jumped all the way to 140. What was that distance worth? Nope. Teddy, you want to help her out? It's 40. We started at 100 and we jumped to 140. We went a distance of 40. Our equation that goes with that is 100 plus 40, which gives us 140. Just for funsies. Draw another number line.
Oh. Okay.
Draw another number line. And go 0 to 140 again.
Another strategy.
Just for funsies. What would be another way we can get from 0, kidding, 0 to 140 in 2 jumps? There's lots of ways. What could be another way? Owen?
50 plus 50.
50 plus 50, is that going to give me to 140?
No, but it's 100.
Yeah, but I only have 2 jumps that I can make.
Oh, I know. 100. So 50 and 50 plus 40.
Which would totally work, except that's 3 jumps. I can only do it in 2 jumps. I want to do 2 jumps. Emily?
120 and 20.
That would work. 120?
Write that?
Yep, if I'm writing, you are writing. 120. And then another number jump that's worth only 20. That'll get me to 140. I like it. Just for funsies.
Draw another one.
Draw another one.
And again.
Oh my God. Where are my Devil's friends at? 2 jumps. That reminds me of doubles all day long. Aiden?
90.
Not 90.
Ah.
You know what it is? What double is going to give you 14? Not 70. 7 is going to give you 14. So what's going to give you 140? 70. So you go 0 to 70. And then another 70. So 70 plus 70 will give us 140. Hey, this is starting to feel a lot like mental math. We did doubles, and then we did 100, which is kind of close to making it 10. So we made 100. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright. You're going to team up in partners. It's going to be who you are sitting next to. If you are one of my middle friends, you can join either side. Okay? Does that make sense? You're going to create a number line. Both of you are doing this in your notebook. It's going to go from 0 to 175. And you got to get from 0 to 175 in 3 jumps. Are there questions about what you're doing with your group?
No.
Aiden.
Can we do more than one?
You can do more than one way, yes. Yes. No, he doesn't. He's with the same group that he's been with. Okay. Anyone confused about who their partner is?
I'm in the same set.
Yep. Alright, get started. Our challenge was to get from 0 to 175 using exactly 3 jumps. I want you to write this down with me, because I think a lot of you tried this at some point. Maybe you went from 0 to 100. I like it. Write that down. You're doing this with me. We're going to get to you. I I have only gone 100 spots. Are we good with that?
Yes.
Yes, I have only gone 100 places. I need to get to 175. My next jump, I'm going to get all the way to 170. I started at 100 and I jumped to 170. That means I went a distance of 70. Does that make sense? Some of you already asked this question and you didn't know what I was asking. We started at 100 and we jumped to 170. This space right here is worth 70. That's how far I went. I'm already at 170. How big does my last jump need to be?
5.
Brian?
5.
It only needs to be worth 5. Jump to 175. Oh man, come on. Does 100 plus 70 plus 5 give me 175? Yeah. This makes sense?
Yeah.
Alright, now I'm going to throw a curveball at you because I saw some other good math ways that different groups are trying. Draw another number line, 0 to 175. Owen's group did something very interesting, and I think Aiden's group did the same strategy. They said, well, I know I got to go 3 jumps, so instead of going to 100, I'm just going to go to 50. That's a nice, easy peasy number. A benchmark number. Santiago, you're writing this down? I'm not writing for fun. If I am writing, you are writing. If I am writing, you are writing.
Wait.
If I am writing, you are writing. I don't care if you've already done this once. So I went 50. And then they said, you know what else is another easy number? 50. So, oops, that was not right. So they went another distance of 50 to get them to 100. So 50 plus 50. Do we understand that?
Yes.
Now, Brianna, you see how I started at 50 and I jumped to 100 and that distance right there is worth 50? Yep. Yep. Okay, cool. Alright, so now they're at 100. How far do they need to go on that last number jump to get them to 175? They're at 100 right now. Teddy?
75.
So their last jump is going to be worth 75. Maybe the pen decides to write. 50 plus 50 plus 75 equals 175. You guys said something else, right?
That's what we know.
Yeah, we did. What was the first one you did, Aiden?
1,000.
And then 50 and 25?
Yeah.
Alright, last one. Oh, okay, we'll be in red. That's cool. Sometimes my marker likes to change colors on me. I don't know why. Alright, Aiden's group, which I really like this way too because they use cool benchmark numbers. They also started 0 to 50, which is a distance of 50. Then you went 100? Or did you go 100 first? Oh, sorry.
No.
I told you the wrong number.
It's 100.
They went, I'm going to make my jump a little bit bigger then since you went 100. They went 100 first. Sorry, Aiden. said, you know what? I'm going to jump a little bit closer to 175. I'm going to jump 50, which gave them to 150. So first they jumped to 100, then they jumped 50 more, and they went to 150. How much farther do they need to go to get to 175? Lindley? 25. That's a benchmark number we usually forget about, but it's pretty helpful sometimes. Okay. I don't know why I did that. I don't know. I just keep it with it. Is any way that you have put in your notebook wrong? No. Are they exactly the same?
Yes.
They are not exactly the same.
Yeah.
Those are all different numbers.
Unless you.
But they are worth the same. They are giving us the same end stop. They are giving us the same end result, which is all I care about. Just like in mental math. I know Aiden does doubles, but I don't ever do doubles. But did we get the same answer?
Yeah.
Yes. Quit talking while I'm talking. I didn't realize that what you had to say was more important than what I had to say, was it? Then don't do it while I'm speaking, please. You can roll your eyes at me all you want. It doesn't change the response. Sabrina, you had a question?
It's not a question, but like there's a lot of ways to get to 175.
There are. There's a lot of ways to get to a lot of numbers. And that's what we're kind of exploring during this first week is different strategies and ways to do the same thing. Does that make sense? I like it. I'm a fan. Alright, we're going to do another one.
Yes.
With partners. Our same partners. But this time you're going to go from 0 to 220. But you got to do it in 5 jumps. Alright, get started.